See, alright, so first and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yoshai, Baal Shem, Rekakodash. We said about our apostles and elders, our great Muslims that rule well, our teachers, our apostles in the truth, and we say salutations, so the account to the pushing of truth and sincerity, day in and day out, in a constantly season, we say shalom. And then once again, going into our video here, and touching upon this little conversation that was being held here on Twitter. Now, what was trending, right? What started this conversation here, right? Was Emmett Till. Emmett Till was trending because I believe someone found the warrant for the woman that accused Emmett Till. Now you know the story of Emmett Till. He was falsely accused by a white woman, and basically, you know what went on with him? He was basically murdered, right? And in a gruesome way. He was basically murdered in a gruesome way, right? And she later on you get to find out that she was basically lying on Emmett Till. She was basically she lied. She lied about everything. Now I'm just read. This is a piece of the conversation. I'm just read this piece here. It says, for everyone asking if she's alive, it's Carolyn Bryant is 88 and still living. Let's remember Emmett Till was brutally lynched and murdered in 1955. It was not that long ago. Now this is something that Esau like to do. They like to tell you that these things was way back in rarely years ago. The way how they make it, the way how they make it seem, the way how they make it come about. It's like like if it's 1,000 years ago, then when it's only a little while ago that happened, right? But it say Emmett Till was brutally lynched and murdered in 1955. It was not that long ago. Now this Edomite, right? Comment here. They always have a smart thing to say. Say it will not change nothing. It will not change nothing. You want change? Learn to leave things in the past. You cannot change. Don't seek a measure of revenge that will change nothing. Learn when it's time to move on and do your best to learn and to educate from these events so we can move forward from them. Now, you don't see the comment. This is basically a Edomite comment to say, you know what, forget. No revenge. Forget that. No, this was a Jake that was brutally murdered and wrongfully so, right? He was wrongfully murdered. So the person that accused them, they need to go through some judgment for what it is to do. Now all of a sudden, as it switched, as the tables turn now, that hey, she had to receive judgment. She had to receive something. She had to receive something for the thing that she did. All of a sudden now is to forget. You want change. You need to learn to forgive. And this is how they just be. This is a Christianity kind of mindset. They just do the same thing as well. Forget that. But the scriptures state different. For Esau mind, they believe that they're going to continue forever, that all the wickedness that they do, they're not going to receive judgment for the things that they do and so forth. Now this is Revelation chapter 13, verse this is Revelation 13, verse 10. You see that he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with a sword must be killed with a sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So this is a straight cut to it. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And we don't know what it is they did unto us. You just have to go through history. Watch history and you see the things that they did unto us. So he that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. But forget about change. As we say, it will not change nothing. You won't change. Learn to leave things in the past. You cannot change. Don't seek a measure of revenge that will change. And no, a change coming, and it's coming with Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. You understand? This whole kingdom is going to change and so forth. And the downfall of this kingdom is going to be great. Right? It's going to be great. By the end of the day, you all have to pay for the things that you all did. You all have to pay, as the Lord said, revenge is his. We know revenge is the Lord own. But there's going to be revenge for the things that you all did. Right? It say he that leadeth in the captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with a sword must be killed with a sword. And again, watch this Emmett Till situation. Watch what Esau did. The torment that they put that child through. Because he was a child back then. and he was brutally murdered. So you're killed with the sword, you almost be killed with the sword. Your judgment is, you all have to, again, for this, for your leaders in captivity, you all have to go into captivity, you all have to serve for 1,000 years. With the coming of a kingdom, it must have servants, and that is what it's going to be. It must have that, and you all are going to serve. You all are going to, that it's going to be a switching, right? Now, this was a picture here somebody put up in the comments. It's a jury of the trial of Milliam and Bryant, accused of lynching 14-year-old black kid Emmett Till in Mississippi, 1955. 1955 is not that long ago. He sort of wanted to make it believe like it's long ago, but no, it's not, right? It's the accuser, Carolyn Bryant, defendant Royce Seat. It's basically a setup, and she lied. Look, they're happy. In this picture here, they're happy, you know, the joy that again, the perpetual hatred that they have for us. You understand? It's joy in the laughing, the kicks, and everything is a kicks and a joke. That is why they can make that kind of statements about what what you say, it will change nothing you won't change. Learn to leave things in the past you cannot change. Don't seek a measure. See, so when it comes to us, we need to forget. We need to forgive. You know? We need to not take it on. Right? But when it comes to them, for example, some days ago, they put a 101-year-old Nazi in jail. You understand? A 101-year-old Nazi in jail. So this Edomite here, she need to receive something. But all of a sudden it's time to forgive him. But that is the pride of Esau. They believe nothing will happen to them. But again, they have to serve. They have to serve. And the time coming soon. They have to pay for the things that they did unto us. And again, the time coming soon. Right? Let's see what? I'm going to go to Ezekiel chapter 35. Verse 5, you see, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. So your Esau have your Esau have to pay. You'll have to pay, but that perpetual hatred, that everlasting hatred, it will continue down to the end. But you'll have to pay for that hatred and the things that you all did unto us. Right? You'll have to pay for that. Those that lead in captivity shall go into captivity. So all of a sudden, again, as I say, when it comes unto us, when it comes unto Israel, we have to forget, we have to forgive. It don't work so. You reap where you sow, and you know what it is you all sow. Right? Again, if you're hearing a little noise in the background, it's just bad weather right now. You know, when the rainy season and the stormy season, that's some bad weather these days. Right? So yeah, I'm gonna go to our next script right here. This is let me go to Lamentations chapter 4. As I say again, let's excuse the you know, if you're hearing any heavy noise in the background, it's just bad weather. So excuse that. Right? Excuse that for a little while. Right? So So yeah, as I was saying, the mindset of Esau is that nothing gonna happen to them. But the scriptures state otherwise, right? The scriptures state otherwise. Let me jump to Lamentations chapter. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21, right? They say, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. They say, the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. I say, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished. O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So yeah. So again, the cup won't be passed on to you all. You all have to face the things that you all did unto us. You have to pay for the things that you all did unto us. You understand? You have to pay. Right? You have to pay for that. But no. They believe that nothing gonna happen to them, and again, what is what they believe as well. You know what? Forget that. You know, revenge. You know, if you really want change, you need to forget the past. No, you have to. You remember the past. The past is what has made the future. You understand? You have to remember that. You have to remember that. Right? Have to. I'm going to jump to the book of Psalms. The book of Psalms chapter Book of Psalms chapter 137. I'll go straight to verse 7. I say, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. So happy. So, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. So yeah, you all is in captivity, you shall go into captivity. You all kill us by the sword, you all need to be killed by the sword. It have no forgetting. It have no leaving the past. You say, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. So you ought to be rewarded the same thing you all did unto us. Right? Verse 9. They say, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So yes, you see the judgment that's coming unto you all. The judgment that's coming to all. You say, happy shall be that dasheth your little ones to the stones. Right? So don't about forget now. We not to forget. Your judgment coming soon. Right? I'm going to go to... I'm going to jump back into Revelation here. This is Revelation chapter 18 verse so from go to verse 6, it says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled to her double. Yeah, judgment for Esau gonna be great, man. So you all think you all about forget? Now we not forget. Your judgment coming soon. You all pay for the things you all do. It coming soon. But that will change nothing. With the change coming with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. A righteous kingdom coming. Not this kingdom here that wicked, that laden with sins. And so learn to leave things in the past. You cannot change. No, even the Lord ain't leaving things in the past. The Lord said, "Them that pierce him shall see him." So he not leaving things in the past. He not leaving things in the past. You understand? Come on. You are to receive judgment for the things you all do. You all believe that again, there is a pride going to the heavens. And the pride of them. They believe nothing going to happen to them. But great going to be the fall great going to be that fall of this place. Right? So hey, with that, once again, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. We say, Damalans apostles and elders of great most in the world, our teachers of apostles in the truth, and we say salutations for your accommodations, Christian truth and charity. Day in and day out in the continent, season and season, we say, Shalom.